Inamdar is your single most source of credible real estate advice, where Amit will answer your questions ranging from home financing, home buying and home selling in today's real estate market. So come join the Power Hour with Amit Inamdar.
Only real estate show filled with credibility, authority and expertise. Every Friday 4 p.m. only on Radio Zindagi.
Radio Zindagi 1550 AM के साथ जी जा.
The views, opinions, and statements expressed in the following program reflect the views of the program contributors and do not necessarily reflect the views of AAA Broadcasting LLC and its management or its sponsors.
Hello, listener.
Own sweet home. I dream of my own sweet home. Right here, right now, Amit Inamdar will show you how. Call Amit and you are set. Or just visit ownsweethome.net.
DRE license number 013555522 and NMLS number 236574.
Hello, welcome Radio Zindagi listeners. Today we have another exciting show with Amit Inamdar. I'm RJ Renuka and you're going to get the power-packed 30 minutes of information on shopping for the best interest rates. We always welcome you to call us at 510-770-1550 to ask a question on the radio. However, if you are unable to get in, you can always submit a question for a personal response. Just go to Amit's website, ownsweethome.net, and click on the radio show link to submit your question. And you can always find Amit Inamdar just by searching his name on Google. Hello, Amit, and welcome to the show.
Hey, thank you, Renuka. Hello, friends. It's been a while. I've been here. Just looks like that way, even though you're hearing me every week. Own Sweet Home, and welcome to my show, Power Hour with me, Amit Inamdar. I get calls from many borrowers asking for the rates. Hey, Amit, what's the rates today? Do you have the best rates for this particular house or this particular scenario? So it's easy to tell today's rates based on the analysis of over 120 lenders I represent. However, the best interest rates are available for an ideal situation. And typically, your situation will be different than the ideal most of the times. So, how does one know the best rate they can get? There are so many situations that determine the best rate you can get.
Understand, Amit. So as markets fluctuate, so do the rates. Rates change every day and sometimes during the day. So it becomes difficult to know what rate can you get.
Yes, Renuka. Market fluctuations definitely hamper the rate shopping activities. For purchase money loans, the time is so critical. Rate shoppers may delay their closing and may risk losing their deposit. What matters in purchase money loan, that means the purchase money loan is the loan you get when you purchase a home. Okay. So what matters in a purchase money loan is to know if your loan can be completed on time. How responsive is the lender? You may have a complicated financial situation like change of jobs, employment gaps, or complicated tax returns that may reduce your actual income. You may be self-employed. You may have a job that are not steady. You may have an unavailability of the down payment funds right away. You may have to liquidate some of them, for example, or maybe source of gift funds and more. So when you look for the mortgage, look for someone who can provide reliable, on-time service, can foresee the problems that may happen in your loan just by looking at your financial information. One of the buyers recently lost the bid on the house even with a pre-approval from a major bank just because the listing agent had a bad experience with the bank performing on time.
Listeners, you are listening to Power Hour with Amit Inamdar, and we are talking today about shopping the best interest rates. If you have any questions, you can call the studio line 510-770-1550, 770-1550. So, even the real estate purchase contracts emphasize that the time is of essence. So one should look for qualified mortgage broker like Amit Inamdar, who has seen numerous borrower situations and guide you confidently throughout the purchase process. So listeners, Amit, what can you tell the listeners about the rates that depend on?
The parameters that the rates depend on, sure. Yeah. So in a purchase contract, of course, the time is of essence, and one should not delay the home purchase process in order to protect their deposit. The rates depend on many factors, and broadly, I like to classify them into three major categories. And those categories are related to the borrower, the property, and the real estate contract requirements. These three mainly dictate the choice of the lender for the purchase loans. Under borrower qualification, we are looking for the borrower's income, borrower's assets, the debts, the source of down payments, availability of the reserves for the loan payments in case you lose a job after you own the home, and the borrower credit score and more.
So this looks like a pretty clear picture, Amit. How complicated can this be?
Okay, the process can get really complicated, Renuka. Just like when you go to a doctor, you tell them every possible symptom so you can get the best treatment. Similarly, when you shop for the loan, you need to reveal all financial information. Many times you may not be sure what to disclose and what not to. That is why I have a long set of questions that probe into your financial history. This allows me to see your unique situation and select a lender among the 120 lenders I represent that will accept the reality of your finances. I recently had a situation where the gift funds that came from overseas were collected by the donor from various sources. So the donor actually collected the money to send it as a gift to the buyer in this country. This made the situation complicated, making borrower to show the paper trail of all the money that were used to collect the gift funds by the donor.
That is very interesting, Amit. Why would lender be interested in where the donor got the gift funds?
Okay, imagine a situation where donor got the money in their bank account, say thereby illegal means, maybe drug cash or maybe black money or any other money that was not right, and then transferred it over